Yeah. Always said we would make it, yeah. Yeah. Know you're glad we done made it, yeah. Yeah. Flip to the club, hella paid us. Bottles of juice, fill up my cup. We turn up, about to go down from the situation in that section. Throw the X in the circle, have them suspended like Gurgle. This was for fun, nothing personal. Private jets, no commercial. Only one chance to live it up. Working back in the level truck. There's a 380 in the top. It's a cool, it's a 1-1. Number 4, none to come. Stacking my paper, tell us stop.
I'm trying to run up a bag, $1 million in cash. 200 on the dash, like going fast. Pulling up quick, dripping and splash. Some bad, some fine. Fuck a ticket on the glide. With the folks giving smoke when we pop out. Trying to put bro on a boat, break a yacht out. No flexes, Rolex, and make niggas watch out. Quick to put smoke in the air, niggas cap out. Big my bitch a Bentley. I was in the trench, stomach empty. Ain't nobody come get me. Hey, I'm living like Whitney. I'm taking a trip out to Houston, chauffeur to Bentley. Hey, I'm feeling like 50. I'm feeling the 50. Take a shot like dirt to whiskey. Smoking on sticky. Take a flight, gang coming with me. Chougie on the chain, cause it's brisk. I be in the club, get lit up. You be with the buzz, getting bit up. I just put a fifth up. Hey, shot like George, so my wrist up. Sure, we getting money in the hood, so we walk around glicked up. Niggas don't know me up top like the top lot, but I'm low key. Drop top, spin the rock block like I'm Hovey. Kanye with the Kim K, need a trophy, smoke a OG.
Only one chance to live it up. Working back in the level truck. There's a 380 in the top. It's a cool, it's a 1-1. Number 4, none to come. Stacking my paper, tell us stop. I'ma live life, fuck up and tell us stop.
Feel Mix.
They know me by my area code. Hard-headed, but the heart so cold. Staying tall, never breaking the code. Little magic, they love my flow. Ice on my neck, ice on my wrist. I accelerate the rolls with your trophy in my head. She was looking thirsty, kept begging for a sip. She got food out, and you better not trip. Yeah, she got food out, and you better not trip. Now they hating on me, all these shows on me. Saucy, but I'm low-key. Got my drip, you owe me. Wanna see my trophies? Wanna see my trophies? Chosey, all these shows chose me. Chosey, all these shows shows me. Chosey, all these shows chose me. Chosey, all these shows chose me. Ride with my bros. Flying up on these chos. The chosies can't leave me alone. Smell my neck, so they love my cologne. They know me by my area code. Hard-headed, but the heart so cold. Staying tall, never breaking the code. Little magic, they love my flow.
Step, I take two. You take the lead and I follow you. Yeah, I know that you hurt, and there plenty times before. Gave my heart, gave my soul, but they still want to explore. Ever get someone you all, and they still want more and more. And more and more. I got that medicine you need, yeah. I'ma feel you so good, vibes and energy. Yeah, I was wrapped in shackles, I'm about to set it free. Tie your souls, and we making history, yeah. I love me, I got You take the lead and I follow, yeah.
The door. Fix your face, girl, I don't wanna see you crying no more. You don't even know the reason what you leaving me for. I was wrong, you was wrong, I thought we even a score. I got good loving that you need. I'ma feel you so good, vibes and energy. Don't worry about a thing, it's so good when you with me. You know we
Tired songs and we making history, yeah, yeah. Oh man, I got you. Nothing in this world I went through. Take one step, I take two. You take the lead and I follow, yeah.
Beats.
Excuse me if I'm so damn much, I gotta shine. I gotta shine. You know you the bull when they blowing up your line. Up your line. In the room full of bad bitches, bet you wouldn't mind. You wouldn't mind. She picking and she choosing and I ain't hard to find. Hard to find. Yeah, she picking and she choosing and I ain't hard to find. Hard to find. Yeah, she picking and she choosing and I ain't hard to find. Hard to find. Yeah, in a room full of bad bitches, bet you wouldn't mind. You wouldn't mind. She picking and she choosing and I ain't hard to find. Hard to find. Yeah, Gucci watch, Gucci suits, fresh new pair of boots. I get so fly, I just got like a parachute. High as the sky, I don't share the same air as you. Form main material, trip you like cereal. Show you right, Dolomite, I'm active when hoes in sight. Throw Shorty up on the wall like she don't know her rights. Well, all them cake and them draws, I got an appetite. Probably think I'm capping right, think a nigga acting right. But if I hit it with this wine, I'ma have it stuck. She tripping every time she see me cause I'm cutting up. Versace suit, French button up. Diamond cufflinks, I'm elevator up. Ooh, I gotta shine. Step up in the room and make a hater go blind. Oh, the ooh on my line. Saw him on my grind like it's 1989. Excuse me if I'm so damn much, I gotta shine. I gotta shine. You know you the bull when they blowing up your line. Up your line. In the room full of bad bitches, bet you wouldn't mind. You wouldn't mind. She picking and she choosing and I ain't hard to find. Hard to find. Yeah, she picking and she choosing and I ain't hard to find. Hard to find. Yeah, she picking and she choosing and I ain't hard to find. Hard to find. Yeah, in a room full of bad bitches that you wouldn't mind. You wouldn't mind. She picking and she choosing and I ain't hard to find. Hard to find.
He choosing the shoes from day one been Gucci and Louis and Laurent, St. Martin, St. Lucia, say Dolo and Bentley, you might this well cool me. Atlanta to Philly, uptown to Dunwoody. They lust for the kitty, you cover the ticket, the nigga get with me. If you cover the ticket, the nigga get with me.
Excuse me if I'm so damn much, I gotta shine. I gotta shine. You know you the bull when they blowing up your line. Up your line. In the room full of bad bitches, bet you wouldn't mind. You wouldn't mind. She picking and she choosing and I ain't hard to find. Hard to find. Yeah, she picking and she choosing and I ain't hard to find. Hard to find. Yeah, she picking and she choosing and I ain't hard to find. Hard to find. Yeah, in a room full of bad bitches, bet you wouldn't mind. You wouldn't mind. She She picking and she choosing, and I ain't hard to find. Yeah, I ain't spending nothing but the weed. Kick it for a minute, not days. Damn, mama, why you tryna chase my weed? I knock that ass over with the weed. Tsunami the kitty cat. You're talking dirty, let me see where it's really at. She start twerking on me, oh, I'm feeling that. Got me like, slow down, ma, you're killing that. Engine number 936 backwards, free smoke all the time. We don't never beg, we buy. Only captains on the ship like I. All the way up, about to trip and skydive. Different kind of glow up, so fucking sci-fi.
I know that I'm riding. Queen and slumming, Black Bonnie and Clyde. Baby slipping and sliding, dipping and dodging. We fleeing, we running, and we back and hiding. Fuck is you gonna do when them boys come for you? Fuck is you gonna do when them boys come for you?
Baby girl, let's go get it. Let's ride through the city. Let's make us a million.
Cruise the city now. Hustle did it, y'all. Know I hold you down with the 50 gal.
Hey, designer I walk. You know it's money I talk. Diamonds I wear like a faucet. Put the money in the vault.
If you got it, I got it, we got it. It's in hers, we draped the designer. Get it fucked up, they gonna line ya. Queen and Slim, Black Bonnie and Clyde.
Consider me, motherfucker. How y'all doing? This your girl StarChougie back here to shine a little light on another dark situation, man. I got my wonderful, lovely co-host in the building.
You already know who it is. It's Paulie Baby, and please don't forget the fucking baby.
Or else.
A.K.A. Marseille. There you go. Say to Marley the Great again.
Marley the Great.
There you go.
Yeah, man.
Don't forget the great part. We back, man. We was gone for a little while. We was gone for a minute, but we back with the jump off. Yeah, so I've been in Maine. I was in Maine. First I was in the Hamptons, then I was in Maine.
Yeah, you was getting grounded out there.
I was out there. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I didn't want to leave Maine, man. Because the tree, between the trees, the lake, and just, just nature.
Yeah.
Like, that shit was just like, you don't have to, I don't know, man.
Peaceful.
You just don't got to do shit. Just, everything.
The
Moment, right. Enjoying the moment.
Mm-hmm.
That has been so hard for me, believe it or not. Just to be in the moment. Like, it seems like if your phone is not ringing, and I was ignoring the shit out my phone the whole time.
Yeah.
I was like, anybody see my phone? I ain't seen that shit since yesterday. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just like tranquil. It was just like, I don't know. It was just beautiful, man. I gotta hurry up and get this land, so that could be just the way of life.
Mm-hmm.
And with all that's going on with the ding dong, the witches did.
That shit's hilarious.
Yo, what y'all got to say about that?
Bitch been dead.
Yeah, that bitch done. That's
dead.
like the third bitch.
She been dead since '77 or some shit like that.
Motherfucker probably was never even born.
You ain't never lied. Well, the character, we know how these characters, how they do these characters.
Yeah.
So the
bitch
fact,
had a twin and all that too. So
yeah,
like that's like the third motherfucker.
The fact that they killed the character off though, it's like dun dun dun. What the F is they about to do now?
My question is, why was black people so sad that she
they?
died? It was a lot of black people.
Yeah, it was some people that was dumb as shit because that fucking Tilly
God,
dead.
the queen died. Like, bitch, the what?
Original Tilly.
The original, not only the original Tilly. Did y'all ever hear Alexander Wilder describe her in her Tillian form?
No.
Yo, y'all gotta hear that shit. Matter of fact,
Damn.
let me see. Like to hear it. Here it go. But, but yeah, she was a true queen reptile. She's not even like the head of the reptiles, but she definitely got like a major seat in it.
Yeah,
and Prince Charles, you know, too. But
I just need the motherfuckers to give us our goddamn shit, yo. Y'all got our shit under that raggedy ass motherfucking nasty, freaky pedophile goddamn palace. Yeah. The first thing they need to do is motherfucking burn that bitch and then turn it into a motherfucking a car lot.
Damn.
Yep, just nothing. Just useless as shit. Just gas on that bitch. You said what? Exactly.
That hurt my heart.
Like,
I'm like the bitch. What's the bitch who just realized DMX is dead?
Wait, what?
The white bitch.
The bitch who just realized. Stacey
the white
Dash.
bitch Stacey Dash. The white lady Stacey Dash.
Yeah, she's definitely the white lady now. I'm like her. I'm just realizing like William Penn is gone.
Wait, the hospital? Oh, high school. Yeah, I didn't pay attention to that shit.
They leveled that joint, and now they just got the Temple kids playing track there. Like the reason I say put that shit and make it a parking lot is so that people greasy ass oil and all kinds of nasty shit could just seep into the shit and just ruin that fucking land forever, so they can't build shit after we get our shit.
They need to build a big ass statue on top of that motherfucker.
Oh shit!
Just let it resonate for a while. You know what I mean? Bring life back into that motherfucker for a while. What's that?
Perfect Stranger.
Okay, got you. But we gonna talk about that in a second too. Yeah, the cyanide. So we was talking about. Can y'all talk about what we was talking about as far as the B12 shots and stuff? Because I'm trying to listen for this in particular part with this.
And hide those things and the energy drinks and all of those like B12 shots that you can buy at your local like Rite Aid or something, and the energy drinks that has cyanide in it. I don't know, for some reason I never ever had the urge to drink any of and I know a lot of people who drink them on daily.
Yeah,
you know,
some people drink that shit
daily, to keep moving at work or whatever the case is. But I never drunk energy drinks. Maybe because I was born with a heart murmur, so it's like I never drink those things. So I'm glad for that. Oh, wait, I'm lying. I had a Red Bull inside of a trash can, the alcohol drink, when I used to get drunk.
Rum and Red Bull.
The trash can.
That's not the trash can?
No, the trash can would be colorful, it'd be big, it'd be a bowl, and they flip the Red Bull upside down. It's good.
That shit sound like my stomach is going to
that shit
fucking
used to pop
mango.
And get you
It was.
fried.
I never drunk it, but I saw it, and it looked so cute when everybody else was ordering it.
That shit gets just cute. It gets you fucked up, though. It's cute.
It was cute. The color was
beautiful, but it gets you fucked up.
I bet. You know what I'm saying?
And then you be drunk and up at the same time.
No, that's my stomach don't stop nothing to do with that.
Motherfuckers, you poison. Everything.
I used to be like I would just say I used to be addicted to Red Bulls, and then I started drinking Monsters, and then I was going to get the big ass Monsters like when they started making like the mega size Jones, because I worked 2 jobs and coffee didn't do nothing no more.
Now you know why you was up like a motherfucker. It was that goddamn cyanide.
But that shit, I needed that shit at that time, or I thought I needed that shit at that time, because I would go from one job that was in Pennsylvania to another job that's in Jersey, and then it'd be like an hour and a half drive in a car on a turnpike, and then I gotta get to work and work it till 1-2 o'clock in the morning, then get up and be to my next job at 8 o'clock in the morning.
But that makes sense.
Like 10 years straight.
That makes sense, because Dub said that they cut down the coke with the motherfucking cyanide.
That's fucking.
Motherfuckers be on $1 million.
Speedy Gonzalez.
Wait, listen to this freaky ass shit, y'all, real quick. This is the Queen. This is Alexander Wilder. They end up killing her. She got deaded. She ended up. They said. I forget what they said. No, they found her, I think, in a hotel room. But
she probably wasn't even there to begin with.
Right. All this shit be an illusion. All right.
All of them drink human blood.
The royal family do, the Queen.
So he said, what's some of the things you've seen the royal family do?
What have you seen them do?
I've seen all of them drink human blood and consume human flesh, and they have their own goblets in which they have blood, and these goblets are encrusted with jewels. And they also have their own daggers, and that the dagger goes into the goblet. Wear these robes, but they don't wear anything underneath the robes, because what is going to happen, what the rituals are all about, they're going to shapeshift, and they can't have anything on under the robes. And there are orgy kind of things that go on at the rituals also.
Orgies. Reptilian freak
yes,
ass.
involving the royal family of Britain, and the sacrifice and the eating of, consuming the sacrifice, and they are involved in that.
You've seen them do that?
Yes, I have seen them do that.
People in Britain, listening to what you're saying, would obviously be staggered, I guess, anywhere in the world, but what would stagger them mostly is, in Britain, the Queen Mother has an image of being the nation's grandmother, the nice old lady, and good old Queen Mum, what a lovely lady. What's your experience of the Queen Mother?
She is very cold in reality, and she is very cruel. He obviously, from what I see, enjoys consuming human flesh. It's sickening.
Do they go into a different state in terms of age and strength and all these other attributes when they actually shapeshift?
Yes, the human body that they choose to occupy or take when it was young, it ages, but when they take the reptilian form, these reptilians live hundreds of years, and so they have to have taken more than one human body to live in. A lot of them are much, much older, and including the Queen Mother in this, older than people think that she is. She's been in more than one.
So this goes on and on for about 20. This is a 23-minute video, right? And Alexander Wilder was one of those children that was groomed and raised to do sexual favors and all kind of shit for the royal family. So this is who she is. Y'all can go and check it out. All you gotta do is type in.
Now, right?
They killed the shit out of her. Right after this interview, actually, like this interview was in the 80s. She did this in the 80s, and shortly after, they got her out of there. Like, oh yeah. So you already know how that go. But her name is Arizona. I don't know what I said. I said Alexander. Her name is Arizona Wilder on Shapeshifting and Reptilian. So y'all can go ahead and check that out on YouTube if you want. She goes in extensively on how she was groomed, you know, how the things that they did with her, how she got away, and I mean, it's very crazy, you know, it's wild. But I know a lot of people just don't believe that this shit exists because they don't want to. They're afraid to think that something, you know what I mean? First of all, they like, oh my God, what I'm gonna do if they ever come to my door? Yeah. But what y'all do gotta understand is these motherfuckers is weak. We're way more powerful than them if we, you know, get out of the fear factor, the fear part of it. So, I mean, that's one thing. But yeah, the bitch is going now. And
the boy in the interview sound like he wasn't trying to.
That's David Icke, and they killed him. They canceled him.
He died?
Yeah, what, last year or the year before?
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
Boy hands used to be like, I can't do that shit on camera. Like, I don't know if you ever saw that nigga fucking fingers, but them guys was like this. That motherfucker be talking like this to people like, yeah, and you saw like, damn, I can't even watch this shit for too much longer. Yeah, that nigga wasn't trying to do his job. But I heard a piece of that joint before, and like you said, speaking to people in their belief systems, isn't it? I feel like a lot of people don't even realize that it's fear. They don't realize that. They just shut it off.
Yeah.
It's almost like I always use Westworld. When they pulled out the picture and the girl, the robot showed another robot the picture. They didn't know they was robots. The picture was of skyscrapers and they think they living in the Western world. She said, what do this look like to you? He said, it looks like nothing to me. It just went on about his day because he was programmed that way.
Yeah.
A lot of people that, you know, feel a certain way or not even feel a way. If it pisses them off instantly when they hear the shit, they want them motherfucking robots. You know what I mean? They still sleep, and that's fine. You know what I mean? Because
yeah. I mean, you know, from what I've been hearing is everybody will get their chance sooner or later. Some will be later, you know, to wake up. A lot. Yeah.
It's all right. They done did it probably 40 times already. They gonna have to loop and do this shit again.
Loopies. Yeah.
Call the motherfuckers loopies. Damn.
You know.
Fucking niggas gonna be here in 3D with the fucking loopies and the goddamn tillies.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to be in. I don't despise that. I don't want to be I don't want no part of that. You know, hanging with the bots and the motherfucking tillies just walking down the street.
That's just all some type of bot, no matter what. The crazy John though, how the person tried to say, how David Icke tried to say she's a sweet grandmother of some motherfucking weird. That bitch ain't none of that shit. That's just some shit. No, that's calling her.
Yeah, he's saying that's what the people in England look at her ass.
Some niggas was scared to get eaten. The bitch stole a bus with a bunch of kids on it. Yeah. I don't know if you heard about that, Joe, but she took a bus with a bunch of kids on it like decades ago, and the motherfuckers ain't seen them 22 kids ever since they went with her motherfucking ass.
She was hungry.
That bitch ate them goddamn kids, and that's some shit y'all can look up, because y'all motherfuckers will Google any goddamn thing, but some shit that's going to make you realize that your dumb ass is a fucking puppet. And a little nigga that was in the mom shit. Yeah, because that shit it irritate me, because it be like, yo, y'all grown ass is fucking adults. Like, y'all make your own mind up. Y'all motherfuckers really just gonna go, well, I don't think they would do that because the government. Yeah. Motherfuckers, they care.
Yeah, they like, well, how? Stupid or they say, why would they do that? What the fuck you mean, why? Like, the people the entities that's doing it is not human. That's why. That's why they eat babies. That's why they need adrenochrome. You know what? I was just thinking about, I might have said this when we was talking about Dr. Gosnell. Did y'all ever get a chance to watch that video? No.
No, but
that shit was crazy.
That shit was crazy.
All right, so they showed that the baby's neck is severed right underneath the hairline in the back, right? And that would make so much sense when the baby is in fear, number one, because you just took them out the womb, and now you are about to fucking cut them, and you're severing their spine, and then that fear produced the adrenochrome.
Yeah.
So it's no doubt that I already knew that his ass was a Tillian, but there's no doubt that he was now in my mind, because he was just like slicing them babies' necks and just drinking that shit straight out the back of them necks.
Cracking the babies open.
You got to see the cut. If y'all see the cut, it looked like the motherfucker might have stuck a straw in it.
Nasty, raggedy motherfuckers. Yeah.
No, they raggedy as shit, but guess what? They time is here, and they gonna pay for all that shit. The age of Aquarius, all debts must get paid. Yeah. So I'm telling you, people now, if you've been doing some crafty shit, some fucked up things to people, you might want to clear up that karmatic debt, because it might be too late. You know what I mean? Because all debts it has to be paid up now.
Fuck them, they loopers, loopy loops.
Yeah. Well, guess what? Guess y'all be looped back around. I mean, I don't know how many times I've been looped, so I'm not judging you, but maybe that's it. So what predictions y'all got? You know, since the queen is going, y'all know they up to something. It's definitely, like, I know that the money is about to be a thing of the past, and they trying to switch to digital currency right now, like yesterday. Yeah. So what are some of the things y'all think is up the road for us?
Well, I can say I just saw some shit today. Where the fuck was it at? It's in the city. I found that John where they was passing. Wasn't it like Ohio or something? The motherfuckers was passing out
those packs.
Yeah, for motherfuckers to get ready for some crazy shit. To
bug out bags.
Bug out bags. You know what I mean? Just passing them out to random people, like, just in case. First of all, that shit costs a lot of money. I had wound up, getting one of them Jones together at a point in time, and this raggedy ass devil bitch took that motherfucking shit, but maybe she'll need it.
But you probably put some real shit to bug out with. You know what they had in them bags?
What?
Cotton balls, toilet paper, paper towel. What the fuck else they had in there?
Paper goods.
No food. Okay, no bullets, no guns. A first aid kit. Cause I guess if you get chewed the fuck up from a Tillian, you can always put a Band-Aid on that. What else was in there? It might have been a bottle of water. I'm not sure, but it was a flashlight.
Okay.
Damn. That's not a bug out bag. I don't know
at all. They bugging out. The people who made the fucking bag is bugging.
They probably was high as shit. Fuck the way this shit work. Y'all government. They probably supposed to get them motherfuckers that shit. They probably like, fuck it, we just gonna hold on to this shit.
Give them this shit right
we
here.
gonna give some tissue and shit.
Yeah, we like, keeping this for ourselves.
Cotton ball, probably like 4 cotton balls. And
what you gonna do with the? What are you gonna? Fuck it.
On top of that's happening, did y'all see that is I guess we're gonna call it a cruise ship or a boat or whatever that you can live on it for like $1 million
indefinitely.
Like live on it for like ever for like $1 million on the water. How the fuck are y'all creating shit? This shit is giving me fucking Snowpiercer vibes. You never seen Snowpiercer is a fucking show where they the world basically like freezes over and everybody lives on a train that continuously rides around the world in order to stay warm.
Yeah, if they stop,
and it's still like the poor, the rich. It's still those factors. Yeah, those
so-called elite.
There's still those factors on the train, so people are still getting killed. It's crazy, but that's what it's giving me. Snowpiercer.
I mean, I could say I think some shit like that is probably on the horizon. You gotta think about it like, it was like probably over 10 years ago when a guy that I forgot his name, but he owns Virgin everything, Virgin Mobile, Virgin Islands, Virgin Records. Oh shit. That nigga, he created Virgin. It was supposed to be like astronaut program, some shit, and you can pay this motherfucker like $500,000, and you can go up into space or lower Earth orbit for about I think it was less than 24 hours or something like that. But whatever the case was, the government shut that shit down. Right. They told Boy he couldn't do it. I remember Boy being in the press conference saying, no matter what the fuck is going on, I'ma still do this shit. And then they just stopped that shit, and you stop hearing about it. He just came out like earlier this year, and he's creating those. It costs way more money now, though. Like it's got to be like $3 million now, just to go up there for like 24 hours. But I believe that they're doing those types of things just to get a run, because even like with Snowpiercer, the very rich people put in like $500 million.
Yeah.
To build this train. You know what I mean? So here you have all of these quote unquote elites deciding, okay, we're gonna focus on, lower Earth orbit. With that being said, y'all gonna have to dump y'all money into it. You know what I mean? So for me, I see something like that on the horizon coming, and it's probably going on. We probably don't even know about that shit right now, though.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I mean, the motherfuckers definitely trying to run and hide and get low. But they can't. They can't. You know what I mean? They just
be falling out of the sky.
They just can't. I was just in awe to realize that we don't have to worry about if we're doing the right things to, get drawn into the universe, because that's what's happening. We're being pulled in. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like a chase or us having to run it down and make sure we, at the right place at the right time. Right. Because all those high frequencies will be drawn in.
Yeah.
And all them low frequencies, we watching what's happening to the low vibrational people.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it with glee. I'm not happy to see motherfuckers just being picked off every 5 minutes. The shit is crazy. But, it's just certain type of energies that Mama Universe is willing to,
Gotta get rid of that shit.
It's a cleanse, man.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
It's a heavy cleanse, a heavy metal cleanse going on the planet. So, everybody just, it's time to tighten up a little bit if you didn't already. Any predictions? Shit. Any predictions from you, Paulie, baby?
I just think this shit with the food and the water is gonna really become something everywhere, worldwide, not just affecting certain areas. So I think we should begin prepared for that. However, you need to do that, because I really think that's going to be a thing.
Yeah.
Where we're struggling to figure out, where food's coming from or clean water. It's already happening, but it haven't hit us yet, so it's like not reality.
No, but it did though when you think about it, because all the food on the shelf is fake as fuck.
Yeah.
Did y'all see that movie with Chinese boy, the when they was going to go kill the Jin Chong Chung, what's his name? The interview.
I knew exactly.
And remember all that fake food on the shelves?
Yep. You walking past thinking like, oh shit, like he actually ain't that bad. Look, they got real markers on this shit, like just bullshit.
That shit fake as shit, right? Yeah. So you go and all right, a perfect example. When you guys had the event, you brought the Hawaiian rolls.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers sat in my refrigerator for after Tinky's party. Mind you, that was like maybe a week, 2 weeks later. And later on down the line. I'm like, okay, throw the motherfucking rolls in the trash. Ain't not a piece of mold, nothing.
Oh, that's some crazy shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Nothing. I'm talking about no mold, no nothing.
That's some crazy
And then when
shit.
you just look at, like, when you taste the fish and stuff, it don't even taste right.
Shit, I just seen a nigga wring the fish out like a
sponge. I saw that.
Put water on that motherfucker. That shit went right back to looking like a fucking fish.
So it's happening. It's not like we've been talking some shit that's not taking place. It's taking place, but they put all this fake ass prop ass food in front of us, so we still feel like we winning, we okay. That shit is fake as shit. That food, the fruit, you know what I mean? Half of the fruit don't even have seeds in it.
That shit's scary. I hate that shit.
You know?
Yeah, you go to like, you know, an international market and the motherfuckers got all kinds of fruits that most people ain't never even see before.
Yeah.
Like right here, go to H Mart.
H Mart got everything in there.
You never know what's the fuck in there, and you be looking like, what the hell is this?
Right.
Like,
I'm like, what is this fruit? Little prickly things on a goddamn yellow fruit, some arms growing out that motherfucker. I'm like, I ain't never seen this before.
And
you know?
But we got so used to, well, I mean, we didn't know. Like, we even tell people, like, at a time, bananas had a seed in the middle of it. Like, people would be like, you tripping.
Yo, bananas now with that worm shit at the bottom, I stopped eating them shits.
Yeah,
and it's crazy. Bad. Yeah, it's crazy because bananas is good for the fifth gig. You know what I mean? The towers that's up everywhere. It helps to combat radiation. So I was fucking with bananas heavy. And then I got my microscope and I looked at that little thing at the bottom, and that thing is a real moving live worm. That little black thing?
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of little teeny worms inside the fucking banana.
Bro, I just threw away some fucking bananas. No. I just threw away some bananas at work. Like, so, yo, that's crazy as shit. They went to the market, got some bananas so we can make some drinks with the kids. And the bananas, like the bottom, the very bottom of them, I peeled that jar on the outside, the little bottom part. It didn't look like it would even be going old at all. Yeah. As soon as I got to the bottom, that whole bottom was smushy and brown as shit.
That's because the worm inside that motherfucker be eating it. And it be turning them brown so quick.
Y'all making me nauseous.
That shit make my skin crawl.
Yo, y'all can even take your phone. Shit. You can even take your phone and put it to it.
You know that phobia that some people have of like a bunch of randomly placed holes and stuff like that? There's a name for it. But something about that shit makes my skin crawl. So even thinking about that shit right now has reminded me of that. And then remembering
You mean like if like spackle, like when it look crackled, like let's say
like craters, like a bunch of craters.
Yeah, y'all making me fucking feel crazy.
I don't like the way that look either. Ever since I was a kid.
They call it. Now they call it that. They say like a lot of people have that like where like certain things just like make your skin crawl.
Yeah, it just like
that's one of make you not want to look at that damn shit. That shit is some nasty shit. Like damn.
Yeah, that shit disgusting.
I gotta call them. I gotta let them know. Don't get no fucking bananas.
I know, man. I did too, but I'm telling you, that is a little. Yo, I'm about to show you.
No.
Y'all about to
don't do that.
I'm gonna pass the fuck out this joint. I don't want to see that shit.
There's a bunch of small ones though, like almost like the big one gave birth to all the little ones. These little teeny microscopic ones in there too.
Yo,
I'm like, oh my God.
Shit, yo.
Now I'm gonna go buy a microscope.
You need a microscope.
I'm looking at this shit with you.
I don't want to look at everything now.
I'm telling you might as well. Yo, the food is very effed up. So I'm telling y'all, like, you know, eat at your own discretion because everything is fake. It's fake.
They get motherfuckers that'll say, like, I'm sorry if I sound like I'm, on a crazy rant today, but you'll get the motherfucker like, we're gonna die anyway. So
yeah, that's what people say.
Shout out to my friend. She say that all the time.
Until your fucking ass is dying.
Yeah.
And you like, what can we do to save
myself? Right.
Like, you got the opportunity to save you right now. You gotta wait till you get bad. And then let somebody else put your life in their hands. That's some crazy shit.
Yo, I'm telling you, I'm tipping the scale to frugivore every day. I'm trying. Yeah. I'm literally, trying to consciously just eat fruit only, and I mean it's been working. But every now and then I just gotta throw some fish in there and some shit like that. But for the most part, it's been working. I'm trying to really just leave all this shit alone, so we can just build our own trees when we get where we need to go, and that could be food. You know what I mean? I don't even need the rest of this shit. But it takes time because we so programmed on all the other shit. The steaks, the cheese, the salmon cheese steaks and all that good shit. That ain't good shit.
Look.
Them motherfucking salmon ain't even right no more. I'm just like, what is going on?
They mix them Jones with ill. Like, they start splicing them Jones and mixing them with ill. So the reason that they used to tell you, hey, this is why you should consume salmon, is not even true
why
anymore.
You should have
like,
omega-3s and all that.
Like, no, that shit is like...
Somebody told me before, if you eat salmon, you get a fat ass.
Oh, well, why you salmon?
Damn. I eat salmon all the time.
Dog pop right back at that one time. Damn. You She said somebody told her if you eat salmon, you get a fat ass.
If you consume a lot of salmon, you get a fat ass. Somebody really told me that. I didn't make that up.
Yo, that's funny as shit. How the
some shit too.
And she said that's why, because she was eating.
because she eats salmon all the time.
Hey, yo. Then there was another. Oh, speaking to whoever said, let me guess, the alien sent StarChougie a video, right? So
the alien sent StarChougie a video.
Oh, I'm getting echo. Who is it? Let me see who it is. Oh, they got a name, or is it a?
I can barely see that. That's smaller than the first part. And I got my glasses on.
What you gonna say, that?
Ree Riley.
Ree Riley.
Okay. I see why he's doing it.
So if you do a little
that's
bit
because you probably Italian too. That's why.
Friday.
Damn. Done.
That's why.
If you look up aliens, yeah, maybe. Yep. Because you looking at that shit from some goddamn ET shit and all that bullshit. No, that ain't it, though. But do your own, research and look it up. And then, you come back with that.
And listen, it's so crazy because all the naysayers, right, is going to be the ones that's trying to climb up on my back and everybody else around them when this shit hit the fan. And we're not talking about next lifetime. What y'all got to understand is several things. They just killed a character that's been a main character
on the board
for a very long time. This is definitely chess, not checkers, okay? And they killed the queen, all right? So what y'all need to understand now is that was the floodgates about to fucking open. So you might want to start researching some shit for yourself, because you're going to start seeing some things that you might not be prepared for, because it's also the equinox that's about to take place on like the 24th?
Yeah.
So it's a lot of things that's happening on the planet right now that you're going to see some shit. And I hope that you're prepared for it, So I just send love to the heckler.
Yes, it's a good job.
I know why he's a heckler.
That's a good job. Did you hear about what's his name? Nostradamus wrote a book of like future predictions.
Yeah.
And one of the predictions actually was that the queen was going to die in 2022.
Right, because they knew when the bitch was going to die.
Yeah, that was a
friend Daddy SP in the building.
How you feeling?
Yeah, so they knew that. They knew that. So wait, you said it was Nostradamus?
Yeah, he wrote that John a long ass time ago, but it predicted that fucking bitch was gonna be dead.
Yeah, well, she been dead, but that character.
Was the end of the story.
Yeah, that was the end of the story.
Yeah, that was the end
you
of the
see
story.
what I'm saying? So it's like now what we doing is putting a puzzle together. We just putting the last pieces of the puzzle together. I watched a very interesting video, and it was entitled "The Black Hand." They actually took it off YouTube, and they Black Magic 363. Yeah. They gave him a strike on his page because that boy Rod Hayes. I don't know if y'all familiar with Rod Hayes.
Yeah, I know who Rod Hayes is.
Rod Hayes seems to be weird as fuck, right? But he resonates with me.
Yeah, no,
80%.
Yeah.
Nobody resonates 100, because anybody that resonates 100% with you, then something's wrong with you, because that means you have no mind of your own. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
You ain't been through nothing.
Yeah. But he does resonate with me about 80%, and it's called the Black Hand. I'm gonna try to sum it up really quick. So when these beings came down to the planet, they looked just like us. Mm-hmm. We was just androgynous beings, not male, female, but just one. Exactly, yeah. So when they came down, they caused the division of even creating a male species. Mm-hmm. So that was the first division. The first part of division on the planet was male, female. Then they created the white people. You know what I'm saying? Then they created, and there's a lot of good white folks. I have to say that because I got white friends, man. But
I know some cool Tillies.
But not only that, but when you reincarnate, you can reincarnate as a white person. If you hate
it. Oh hell no.
You can.
I feel like motherfuckers that committed suicide.
You can.
Like,
yo, if you hate anything too much, if you hate anything too much, you come back as it. You hate a fucking fly too much.
Don't say that, because I hate bugs.
Yo, I hate bugs too, but that's why I said if I come back as a fly. They gonna be here
for 2 days, scratch right back again.
You know what? I hate snakes.
If I come back as a fly, I'm a suicide myself. Fuck.
Dub just said I hate this whole Matrix. You think I'm gonna come back as the Matrix?
You gonna be the whole fucking you already are though.
But it's people.
It's really
everything and nothing at the same time. So you already are like.
That's your new name.
Universe. You know. So all right, what do we giving predict? Oh wait, so real quick. So they came down looking like us, and we were able to accept them easier.
Yeah.
Because they look like us. So they have always been the infiltrators, and then they put the white people in front line as the puppets. But they always had their hand up their motherfucking back. And Rod Hayes pulled up some pictures of these Klansmen with black hands.
Yeah,
and then he pulled up the Jewish Moors.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And there's pictures. There's so much proof out here.
People that wish they was Jew.
Yeah, the Jewish. No, I'm sorry. The Moor. The Jewish. No, it was Jewish. It said Jewish Moor whatever temple, right? So it's called the Black Hand because all this time we're blaming these white folks. That was the whole purpose. But it's people that look just like us that's up to no good. You know what I mean? That's how they able to get around us. You know what I mean? So I be watching motherfuckers that's so called around us because I'm like, is you a op?
You know what I'm saying? All folk and kinfolk.
There you go, and that's that whole saying right there. Yeah. We can't hear you. We cannot even hear you, Dub. You already know.
They got a grant that you can get from the government that you could use that they give you only to like food people. Like,
yeah, wow. What?
Yeah, like
that's real rare.
You can go get this fucking grant. Like if you want to be a sellout ass nigga, they gonna give you the grant.
They got propaganda grants. I call them Jones. Propaganda grants.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And that's what them niggas in the music industry be getting.
Plants.
Them Jones.
They plants.
Propaganda grant.
Yo, it's so many things that I want to talk to you about. We'll do next show though, because I want to give friend input on this, and we only got 10 minutes left. But yeah, that's very deep. How the plants be right there, and they did it to the Black Panthers. They did it to
Marcus Garvey.
I don't know. Like I keep hearing about him, but I still something in my spirit ain't right with. I don't know.
I mean, would you say 80%? You know how that goes.
Yeah. Yeah.
He brought the people to a consciousness. Like he started that revolutionary mind. He started basically the Rastafarian. You know the Coptic church. They got him out of here for mail fraud. He hired. Oh,
they killed him, or they locked him up?
No, they exiled him from this country.
Okay, all right, yeah. So if they did that, then I fuck with them. It's these ones that sitting here, like the Farrakhan's and all the Farrakhan's and all the rest of them that sit here and bring so-called all this game and these jewels, and then they turn around and tell you to put to give the guns to the government. So it's like a lot of these motherfuckers will act like I call them selected opposition because they act like they're playing in our favor, but they really not. They just plants.
They the NAACP.
Yeah, that's the bad Naki, and it is some good Anunnaki too, but them Tillians just. Them ones right there just ain't it. Them Draconians and all them shits like that. But go ahead. So what you think far as predictions is concerned? What do you got?
I mean, I heard a little bit of Marley talking about Nostradamus, and my first time like putting it together when he said is a place called Yusa where two twin towers will fall. Now that was the first joint that's weird as shit, and now saying it's about the queen, so that made me feel like, all right, whatever the wicked ass great grandfather that came up with this bullshit, they great grandsons making sure they play that shit out.
Yeah,
like it's really that simple. Like I don't think they know shit. Like, oh, that's what you said, dude. Great grandpa.
That's right.
That's how we gonna keep this bag generational wealth and trick people with fear and shit. Like we the wise ones. They just trying to look wise when they dumb as shit.
The crazy part is, friend, we just played this joint earlier. They don't die. Them motherfuckers lives for thousands of years, and they might change skin suits, but they don't die. So they wrote the book, and now they're living it out. They wrote the play, and now they're acting out the fucking play. And that's what, like, people, a lot of Christians say,
Shakespeare, and that's who was part of the goddamn anyway.
He really was. Ryan Hayes talk about him too.
Shakespeare.
Yeah, all that language and all that stuff like that. Exactly.
Like they know the trick.
We can't hear you.
Nobody can hear you, Dub.
Yeah. And hell yeah is the setup. I mean, the thing is, the motherfucker's been here since the beginning, since thousands, like, let's say 1,000 years. I don't know. But something like that. So they literally, and they're able to travel back and forth in time. So, of course, they're going to come in and they want us to behave and listen. They're going to say, look, this is going to happen on this time. They know when their time was going to be up. It was only a certain amount of time that they was able to rule, and the time is up now. So, of course, that's the book of Revelations, where they say, all these things is going to crumble. But, yeah, they wrote the book. Go ahead.
No, that's real rap.
They definitely wrote the book. Yeah. But I know it was Moore's teachings that taught Nostradamus and gave him, like, all the history. It was written on the scriptures, written on the wall, so they translated all that Nostradamus, and that's where he got all his information from.
They called them the dirty Moors.
Black people behind
the dirty Moors.
Yep,
the dirty Moors, the black hands,
Yep.
And it's like, if you keep saying it's these people that's fucking you over, you won't see these people with the knife. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's been going on. So they put the white people to say, oh, look, just think about it. Every time you look at the news, this white person killed this or doing this, or look at Karen. It's just all this racism and chaos and all that, all hate on white. And they not even the motherfuckers that's really running the show. They not.
They just pawns in a situation.
That's it. They just puppets. You know what I'm saying? They the distraction. We talk about distractions all the time. The white people that they're using as, on there telling us, pushing the all the bullshit and everything, the gates and all them.
Yeah.
They just puppets. You know what I mean? They got somebody to answer to, the Pindars and the
Moroccos, the Moroccans,
the Inky and then Lil and all those guys.
They found this trick, like I say, like after like 1950, like the 50s or 60s, they found this trick with us where, all right, we're gonna find the dumbest nigga and make him lit. Like that's their old shit. Like you be wondering, like, how the fuck, like even George Bush, how they made his dumb ass lit. Not knowing shit, like all that shit they gotta say about C's. After George Bush, it's like, a C doctor is, as long as you pass, you still got a degree. It's been since George Bush is all this acceptance of professional C's and shit.
Just look at our city. Meek never was nobody that somebody wanted to be. He was filthy and I'm just being honest. Like, he was filthy and deprived. You know what I'm saying? Then he had rapping skills, but I mean, it's a lot. We in Philly. Everybody got fucking skills.
Real moms are right.
You know what I mean? You got Kevin Hart. He was a fucking lifeguard. He wasn't lit in no kind of way. Nobody wanted to be like him. So they take the misfits, like that they know people really just like, who the fuck are they? Look at Little Uzi, where he was working at one of these fast food joints or something like that. I don't even
Checkers or some
weird
shit
looking
like
motherfucker. Like it's nothing that people would just love to be like this person, and then like, oh yeah, let me look at all this. They got so much talent. Oh, we gotta get them signed. No, it was the total opposite. Because they want to make you feel like the misfit, can be lit if you go and do all these things.
The Cinderella story.
The whiz behind the
it's
the whiz.
Cinderella story. That's all it is. It's the false reality that had you chase. Like you ain't gonna win the lottery.
Right.
It's a false reality. Cinderella story.
Right.
I got this. I can really turn my punk into a Bentley. Oh shit! No, you can't, dickhead. Yeah. Unless you're gonna work and grind. Like you can do it. But not with a magic wand.
It's all an illusion, and they fuck with us every day. They fucked with us so much. They said that Ed McMahon was not the bull from the publisher clearance house, right? And there hasn't even been no publisher clearance house for all these years, right? But now that they say that Ed McMahon never was the dude, the frontline man, he never worked for publisher clearance house. They got Steve Harvey doing publisher clearance house.
Hold
now.
up, wait. They say the white bull never worked.
Google it. He's never. Nigga,
that's why I'm telling you. That's why I'm telling you. Some of these people
hoping and praying
and the real people, we just jumping through portals in different times because this shit just it ain't no way they said this white boy wasn't him.
They said
there's no way.
That's funny as shit.
Just like unicorns in the Bible. Like come on, y'all. Do y'all really remember? Like I think back in the day,
fucking unicorn.
It's unicorns 9 times in the Bible. I looked in that bitch for myself, and it's not even saying like it's a mythical creature.
I read that bitch when I was in the hole in jail. Trust me, it ain't had nothing about unicorns.
Bullshit. My stepdad was a fucking pastor.
My dad, my grandpa,
mystical creatures or something.
It don't even say it's a mythical creature. It
say unicorn.
It say you should be strong like a fucking unicorn. It's like it's using it as a reference. So I asked my dad. I'm like, Dad, I'm trying to speed this up. I said, Dad, my dad's a pastor. I'm like, is unicorns real? He like, nah, baby, why you asking me that? Like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, well, I'm like, well, it's in the Bible, so, And he was like, no, it's not.
You fucked him up with that.
Yeah, no, it is. He was like, no, that's probably just on Google. They always trying to make Christians look bad. I'm like, no, I got the Bible right here. It's in the paper. I can send you a picture of this motherfucker. Bible. So the whole what's the Mandela effect is real, but you got to remember these motherfuckers can go back in time, and if they rewrite some shit, it's rewritten on everything, every platform, because the shit is in the Bible 9 times. I lie. When yo, wait till y'all see this shit. If I would have known that when I first woke up, I wouldn't even have been arguing religion with no fucking body. I would have been like, you motherfuckers got unicorns in your book. Okay.
Yep. So, unicorn.
There we go. The end of the
I'm telling you.
That pastor that came up here in the debate, I would have been like, unicorns. Like, unicorns.
I swear to God, every 10 years is some shit like that. Like they change something every 10 years.
And then every 100.
2001. To see who can see the truth. We being picked out. Don't think that we not. We being watched. We being picked out. They seeing which one of us is able to see the bullshit from the real shit. Up next, Paulie and the gang. I'll see y'all next week, man.
Yo.